Hello Leos, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back if you are a regular viewer. Today we are doing a reading on what is holding you back. Okay, this all stems from the fact that I'm a bit behind on my tarot reads. I'm now just about finishing off the new moon in Taurus, which was, well, nearly a month ago now. And I'm about quarter of the way through this lot of readings. But the thing is, I know what was holding me back. I was at a place where I was enjoying the company and enjoying the food, and I was, well, having some me time. So maybe that is as simple as what's holding you back. But this is all from the new moon in Sagittarius read I done. There will be a link in the description for that, just in case this doesn't resonate with you and you need to go and have a look and see if anything else does resonate with you, because you might be working from some other star sign in your birth chart. We are dealing with the Seven of Wands. Okay, so what's holding you back is that there's a defensiveness of thinking that you're right. Okay, maybe it's a little bit of big-headedness, I suppose. Okay, so first energy we will do is what is actually blocking you, then how this person is concerned and connected to that, and then what you don't see coming for you. There'll be an overall energy as always. We got the Sun, okay, which I believe was actually the same as the rune. The rune was Suelo, which is the Viking sun, okay, and we have a Knight of Wands. Well, that could be with the sun in the background as well. The sun's happiness, joy, security, and the Knight of Wands is like pursuing your own pleasure. So perhaps what's blocking you is a little bit like what was blocking me. You're just having some me time. Yeah, not me time, you time. Okay, but by having your own time and your own space and your own joy, you're sort of kind of blocking your way from where you're meant to be going. Okay, so the High Priestess is what is the block. Okay, from the bottom of the deck we have got the Five of Swords. Okay, self-sabotagement. You're blocking yourself. There's no external block from this. This is all you. And then we have a much older earth sign coming into play on this as well. Okay, now I have been taking notes on what has been stopping my pre-shuffles. Okay, and here we go. I'll just show you Leo's one. I don't know if you can see it that well. I might have to do this on a bigger bit of paper or something. But Leo was the Six of Diamonds when I was shuffling that one. Okay, and we got a nine of Diamonds come out. So it was definitely an earth sign energy, which is being linked in with this. So the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about like keeping secrets or going with your intuition. But I feel in this particular case, the High Priestess is sort of kind of like following her own pleasure and leisure. Okay, a little bit of what that Knight of Wands is doing, because it's a calling. It's something you want to do. I don't think it's something you sort of get pushed into doing, becoming a High Priestess. Okay, there could be a little bit of intuition coming into play, thinking or feeling that, yeah, I can do this for a little while and then carry on with my whatever I'm blocking myself from. The Five of Swords, self-sabotagement, blocking yourself from it, and possibly you're maybe blocking yourself from something deliberately. Okay, maybe using this downtime as an excuse not to pay attention or look at it. Okay, so we got the Eight of Cups, we've got the Tower in reverse, we got the Two of Swords in reverse, and we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And again, just the thing that actually stopped me when I was pre-shuffling that one is the Four of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. So there you go. So the Eight of Cups is all about moving away from something. You need to be moving away from something, but it is a bit of a life-changing action you're moving away from. Now, the Tower in reverse, some tarot readers will say that that's a total and utter transformation and devastation of your life. But I see the Tower in reverse as something looming on the horizon you can see coming towards you, and you can take evasive action from it if you wish. You can charge straight into it if you want. Maybe there might be something that lures you to it with that High Priestess. But generally speaking, you're trying to move away from this tower. You can see the tower, and some of this blockage of your passage, if you will, or your path you have chosen to travel, is the fact that you're kind of trying to work out how to get round this tower. Okay, and instead of just like wasting your time going one way or another and trying to work it out that way, you're sitting down and you're kind of assessing the situation, but at the same time just enjoying yourself. With the Two of, well, actually, no, you're not assessing the situation. With the Two of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that you're not actually making the choice. You have to make a choice. You know you have to make a choice. It's a difficult choice to make. But the fact that it's in reverse is saying, well, I'm not at the moment. I'm just sitting here. It's almost like the choice is too hard for you to make and you're just sitting there. Okay, and with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling us that you've kind of let go of all energy. It's almost like a defeatist attitude, which is very much unlike you, Leo, but hey ho. Crossing this is the Three of Wands in reverse as well, and that's just telling us that you just can't see anything on the horizon. There's nothing there to make you want to go that way at all. Okay, so you're quite happy in the situation where you are at the moment, but that High Priestess is niggling at you. There's something else you've got to be doing. There's somewhere else you've got to be. Okay, you can't stay there forever. Right, so let's have a look at how this older earth connects to this. The Seven of Swords. I'm just going to clear my throat for a second. And there you go, I'm back. It was a fraction of a second for you. It was a little bit longer for me. Right. Seven of Swords. This is talking about this older earth sign may be a catalyst for you. It could change your tactics of how you're going to approach this big looming tower in your way. Okay. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say about this. The King of Wands, the High Priestess again, the Fool, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the King of Wands is kind of telling us that you might be, as I said, I think I said it up there, you're being a little self-centered, maybe. You're having your you time and you're screwing the rest of the world. It's like, yeah, screw you all. It's all about me. And that's the King of Wands. And the Seven of Swords is talking about changing your tactics. You're currently as a King of Wands, but intuitively, you know. And I'll say in this particular part of the read, that High Priestess is coming through as a spiritual sort of entity more than a boss or anything like that. So this could be someone quite high up in the realms of spiritualness, some sort of life guru, life coach or something like that. And they're going to kind of prompt you, or maybe talk to you and give you ideas of how you can actually make a new start in all this journey. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is telling us it's not really that big a deal. It's not really that hard work. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is all about work and your work life. But in this particular case, this is more about it's either absolutely nothing to do with your work life, or it's not as hard as you first thought it was. There's not as much work involved in circumventing that tower as you first imagined. Okay, crossing this is Judgment. This ain't the first time you've been at this stage in life, and that doesn't surprise me. You could be having a Jupiter return or something like that, a 12-year little cycle, or maybe a Saturn one, which is even longer. Hell, you could be even going through some sort of Pluto return, which is kind of like lifespanning. And I say you could be going through a Pluto return, which is lifespanning, but that's because maybe this is something you encountered in a previous lifetime, a previous carnation, and now you have encountered it again. The ultimate goal being, have you actually learned how to get around it this time? Okay. And maybe you're getting a little bit of guidance. Maybe the universe is throwing you a guide. Okay, throwing you a bone, as some people may say. Right. What you don't see coming. The Four of Wands in no. Oh, it's commitment. It is commitment. But it's the Four of Pentacles in the upright. You don't see you don't see that the dust has actually settled. Okay? The tower's happened. All you're seeing is the aftermath of it. The tower isn't your tower. This is someone else's or something else's tower, and you're just seeing the result of it. But you're kind of seeing the result of it, which has caused you to pause, and it's making you think, well, I don't want to go there. It kind of reminds you of something, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Okay, but the dust has all settled, and it's all happened. It's as I said, it's not your tower, and it's not for you. You just have to either go through it, round it, or deal with it. Okay, we got the Magician in reverse. We got the Three of Cups in reverse as well. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And we got the King of Swords in reverse. So what you don't see coming is the fact that this tower is not your tower. It's someone else's tower. This is no start of a journey for you. Okay, or this Fool card. It's not a start of a journey. This is kind of like telling me that our older earth sign is going to point out to you that you've been through this situation before, either in this life or another. But you're moving, this is your chance to prove that you have actually overcome whatever stopped you at that point of life last time. Okay, this is the same situation, different lifetime. It's not a start for you. This ain't no happy party. There's going to be no reunion or anything like that. It is quite a drab time in life for you, but it is something you have to move through. The Queen of Wands in reverse is sort of telling us, well, perhaps you should not try to be larger than life as you're going through this. Perhaps you should be a little bit more of sticking to the shadows and not showing your hand as much. The King of Swords is telling us that don't go charging in. Be stealthful. These two cards together is kind of be like stealthful, kind of like not sneak through this area of life, but just go down with your head low. Try not to attract attention to yourself. Okay, crossing that is the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Wands, if you remember, is what came out for you in the All Signs overview. If you watched that, if you did not watch that, it came out for you in the All Signs overview, and it's now in reverse. It's saying you kind of have to let go of this energy, this feeling. Yeah, that Four of Wands, that Four of Pentacles up there. You've got to let go of that energy, that feeling of this being your impending doom. It's not. This is just an impending doom, which you happen to be near when it's happening. For example, this could be like a volcano's gone off, and you can see the smoke and the fire in the distance, but you're not actually close enough for the lava or the lava bombs or the pyroclastic flows or anything like that to actually affect you. Yes, it could create some sort of problem in the future, but currently right now you've still got the option to deal with it. And that's what this is saying. You've got the option. If you stop being so defensive about this particular situation and move on forward, but just do it carefully. Okay, which when this Nine of Diamonds appears in your life is probably gonna be the exact words that they say. Yeah, it's not your deal. Just move around it carefully. Try not to attract attention. How, as far as I know, I might, well, no, it's not me because I'm not an earth sign, but I have earth sign in my birth chart. This could be me. Okay, I could be this older earth sign now telling you to move on forward, but being careful with it. But it's probably someone else. I can't imagine the universe actually throwing me out in one of these readings. Oh, God, could you imagine the cards for that? Anyway, that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you and for you. And if it does, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. Not every read can. Maybe you're just not involved. Maybe you're not being blocked at the moment by yourself or anything else. So these reads are absolutely nothing for you, and it probably won't help if you go and watch the All Signs Overview. But if you do feel like you're being blocked and this isn't resonating, go and watch that All Signs Overview. As I said, link in the description for you. Yeah, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. That also lets the YouTube algorithms know. And if you want to support my channel in any way, shape or form, but you say, oh, but Simon, I have no finances, I can't. That's fine. You can support my channel by watching my videos through to the end, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already, and dropping comments, because that's just like an extra like every time you do one. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next time you are on one of my videos, you be good out there.